How's it going, everyone? Back again with another video. As you can tell, it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day out, so I figured I'd come out here, shoot a YouTube video. This one's gonna be over how much my build cost. Now, I get this question asked a lot, so I figured I'd make a YouTube video over it. Hopefully this answers a lot of y'all's questions. And without further ado, let's get into the video. We're gonna throw in a quick disclaimer before this video starts. Regarding the pricing, it could be different for everyone. For example, what if I paid $3,000 for this paint job? You could end up paying $2,000 or $10,000. It just really depends. There's many factors that go into pricing. So just wanted to throw in there before the video starts. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start off with the outside. I will throw in the price of what I paid for the actual truck at the very end, so stay tuned. But first I'm gonna go over everything that I replaced, and I will throw the prices up on the middle of the screen so you can get an idea. And again, these will be rounded up probably by like 5, just to give y'all a better idea. But let's start on the exterior. So the first thing I added was the Silverado trim emblems, which again, my mindset for this build is I wanted to keep it all original. I wanted it to look like it just came out of the factory. So everything that you see on here is not like original pieces, but this is what it would have looked like coming out of the factory. So I added those on because I love those. It came pretty much naked when I bought the truck. So, and then I added on this exterior trim. It goes all around the side. I actually bought this on Amazon. It's just standard trim molding, and I think it looks really good. I think this changes the whole look of the car for the truck itself, which is just excellent. I love the look of it. All right, and then on the back, this truck originally came with like a 90s Chevy bumper on it. And I purchased this bumper, I believe, at LMC. Again, I'll throw the prices up on the screen. And then of course I had to buy like this license plate bracket. I still haven't wired the reverse tail light. It's supposed to go in there, but I haven't ordered that yet. And of course, I had to get these new tires. I think this was probably one of the most expensive things I had to buy for this truck. The ones that it came with, it was sitting for a while, so they pretty much just, I think the driver's side left one went out, just completely popped. And so I figured I'd replace all of them. I love these things though. They are 33 by 12.5. What are these, Nitto Trail Grapplers? Yeah, these are probably my most favorite tires I've owned. I'm probably gonna get them for my 2017. Or my next daily driver, whatever that is. And I think that's pretty much it for the outside, to be honest. I didn't do much. It was in really good shape. Like these, I mean, pretty much perfect shape. The tail light's perfect shape. The bed is all right. I don't know what this white stuff is. I could probably wipe it off, but I haven't paid much attention to it. This thing's a little crooked, but it still opens and shuts. Of course, the bed has bed liner in it. And then I tried polishing this up, but it didn't really come out too well. As you can see, it's a little damaged, but it's good enough. Now let's get on to, oh, actually, you know what? I actually replaced, you can't see it, but the brakes, I put on all new brake sets, rotors and drums. So full set of brakes. I'll throw up the pricing right on the screen, as you know. I didn't do nothing with the exhaust, although I wanted to. And actually, I even bought a 4-inch lift kit for this truck. But I ended up not putting it on because once I bought these new tires, they already rub as is, but I think it looks great with this kind of stance. I've seen pictures of them with 33s and a 4-inch lift, and it just looks disproportionate. So I didn't decide to put that lift kit on. And as you see, mirrors are in great shape too. Now let's get on to the interior. Obviously, it's super dirty. If you've seen one of my last videos, there's still mud all up in this truck. But let's start with the door sill. So I replaced this door trim right here. Throw up the price on there. I didn't replace these. As you can see, this thing fell off. It's one of these. No, I don't have it in there. But yeah, this fell off, so I need to put that one back on there. And I need to fix this thing too. I bought it like this, but I need to figure out how to fix that. But yeah, door sills, I'm not going to go over that door seal because this is the same thing I replaced. So that pricing you saw was for both of them. Now, get on to the interior. Did not replace the bench seat. I did replace this steering wheel cap. It was cracked down the middle when I bought it. And then I added on this aluminum shielding, I guess you would say, for the dash. That's how it looked when it came out of the factory. Now you could buy like the whole dash that has like the chrome. I think there's like chrome on the inside in here. It looks really nice, but it's like 400 bucks. So I was like, screw that. I bought this for whatever y'all saw on the screen, which was obviously way less. And then I bought or replaced all of these AC vents. So you can see they're nice and chrome. And then I added this radio, Bluetooth radio. And then, let's see, moving over here, kept the dash. I replaced this big piece right here, this dash trim, as well as adding that another nice clean Silverado emblem. And of course, my handy dandy cup holder down here. Gotta have that. And I think that is it. Again, I didn't have to do too much to this truck to get it to where I wanted to be, which is why I was also very patient when looking to buy a truck, because I knew I didn't want to completely restore one. I wanted one in good shape already and just needed to add a couple extra things to it for it to be good to go. Oh, and of course the window tint. I added that a couple weeks ago. I'll throw that price up as well. I mean, there's some other like small things that I added, like for example, this little USA flag is just a icing on the cake right there. But I think that's gonna cover everything. Now let's get into the pricing on the truck itself. Okay, I also forgot to mention, I also added in a subwoofer and an amp. So I'll throw that price up on there as well. Typical square body door. As well as, and I replaced the AC suppressor because it went bad. The alternator because it went bad. And of course I added these LED light bars as well. So just wanted to throw that in there too before I forget. Okay, now for the price of the truck itself, I paid $14,000 flat for the truck. I'll throw up some pictures of what it looked like when I first purchased it. As I said, it was pretty much naked. It didn't have any exterior trim on it. Had some bald ass tires on it. Interior was in decent shape, but like I said, only thing I didn't really need to replace was a bench seat. Everything else I kind of either cleaned up. It was in rough shape. I did clean it up a lot. So even the things that I didn't replace, they were just super dirty and it looked really old, but got some nice chemicals on them and now they're shining bright. So I found this truck on Facebook Marketplace from a gentleman down at the border, and I actually paid him because I didn't want to drive all the way down there to buy the square body and have to drive it back, because you know, like I wouldn't be able to, I mean, I could test drive it, but it was a long trip to go down there and be disappointed. So I actually paid him like 500 bucks to come up to San Antonio, which is like only an hour away versus 6 hours. So I met him like an hour away, ended up having to pay him so he can get something to tow this truck with. And yeah, the deal went great. I've never been more happier with a vehicle that I purchased other than this. And I can't wait to see what's in store. Like I said, I've got a lot of vehicles that I have my eyes on. My next one is definitely gonna be a 96 to 98 Chevy K1000. But anyways, I hope this video gives y'all an idea of how much these cost. Again, for $14,000 for this truck is a very great deal. A lot of people might think that's, I don't know, might think it's cheap, might think it's expensive, but I've been in the market for a while now. $14,000 for a truck like this, turn the key and it's good to go, is a very, very good deal. That's why I was so committed and even paying him to deliver it to me, because I was like, I can't miss up on this truck. Oh, and also when I bought this truck, it had a push bar on it. I'll throw up a picture of it right now, but I ended up selling that too, because I don't know, it was a little crooked on there. So I took that off. I think it looks a lot more cleaner. Again, I hope this video is helpful for those who are looking to buy one of these. Like I said, prices vary depending on where you're at. Like if you're up north, they're gonna be super expensive in this shape. Down south, obviously, like I said, paid $14,000 for it. That's a very good deal. If you're in the market for one, my advice to you would be patient. That's my main thing. I literally was waiting probably 6 months before I bought this one, just because I had my eyes like set on a red one, red interior, red exterior. I wanted automatic 4-wheel drive, short bed. So this checks every single box off, and I couldn't be more happy with it. And another part of the buying process, I actually just released a video of 5 things to look for when you buy one of these. So I would definitely recommend checking that video out. Make sure you don't get screwed over in the deal or when you're looking for one of these. And yeah, go check out that video. Very informative, as well as this one, to give you some kind of estimated pricing. Like I said, these pricing may be completely different for you, might be lower, might be higher, but this is just an estimate. And of course, I'm gonna close this video out with saying thank you all for the support. I see the comments, I see the views going up slowly, so I appreciate everyone watching, and stay tuned for the next one. I will see y'all then. Peace, y'all.
I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes.